Dear student, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. How are you, deputy? I hope you are fine by the grace of Almighty Allah. I also fine, Alhamdulillah. Today, I am going to take an online class for the student of class 10, subject 7 Moral Education, chapter 1, lesson 14, topic the stages of life in Akhirat, Qiyamat, Hashr and Mizan, part 2. I am Imdi Abdul Salam, senior teacher for school and college, Patna. Look at the images below and think. The student, can you guess this images indicates to his life? The life of Qiyamat, Hashr and Mizan. Our today's topic, the stages of life in Akhirat, Qiyamat, Hashr and Mizan. Now, learning outcome. After this lesson, student will be able to know about the identity of Qiyamat, Hashr and Mizan. Will be able to explain about the conditions of those. Will be able to analyze that life and be cautious in the mundane life about that. Introduction of Qiyamat. Qiyamat means to stand, to rise up, to resurrect. In Islamic terminology, the Qiyamat indicates that the human beings will rise up, alive before Allah, that day from grave for judgment. After being brought to judgment, the virtuous will enter the heaven and the sinner will go to the hell. The Qiyamat and its important. The discipline of Aqaid denotes two situations. First, Qiyamat means the doomsday, absolute destruction. Allah the Most High has created this universe for man, and He has created man for His servitude. But the time shall come when not a single person will remain to worship Allah, even none will be found to remember or take His name. All men will indulge in wrong path and disobedience. At the time, Allah the Most High will destroy this universe. Hazrat Israfil alayhi salam will blow his trumpet at the command of Allah. As a result, the sun, the moon, the star will drop down. Hills and mountains will be scattered like cotton. All that lie inside the surface of the earth will come out. All creatures will die and the entire universe will be destroyed. Then it is only Allah that will remain. No one else will survive. This total destruction of the universe is called Qiyamat. Secondly, Qiyamat means to stand up. Allah the Most High will revive all creatures after a long time. At the command of Allah, Angel Israfil alayhi salam will again blow his trumpet. Then man will come to life again to assemble at the field of Hashr to account for his activities. coming out from the grave at the time is called Qiyamat. This is also called the day of reckoning, Yamul Bas. About this two state of Qiyamat, Allah the Most High says, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. ونفخ في السور فصعق من في السماوات ومن في الأرض إلا من يشاء الله ثم نفخ فيه أخرى فإذا هم قيام ينظرون. Meaning, and the trumpet will be blown. As a result, all in the heavens and the earth will suffer a swim except those whom Allah doesn't desire. Then the trumpet will be blown again. Instantly they will come out to life gaze while standing. Surah As-Zumar Ayat 68. Introduction of Hashr. Hashr is the grand assembly. All men and animals will come to life after death at the command of Allah. All will assemble on the field of Hashr at the call of an angel. This field is vast and well ordered. All men from the first to the last one that lived on earth will assemble in this field. This grand assembly of men is called Hashr. The day of Hashr is the day of accounts and accountability. On this day, Allah the Most High will be the only judge. Allah the Most High says, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, Maliki Yawmiddin, meaning, He, Allah, is the Lord of the Day of Judgment. Surah Al-Fatiha, Ayat 3. On that day, the accounts of man's entire activities will be taken. In the field of Hashr, man will be given his record of deeds, that means Amal Nama. Those who are virtuous will get the record of deeds in the right hand, and the sinners will get their records of deeds in the left hand. The field of Hashr is a place of horrible hardship. On that day, the sun will take its place very close above the head. Men will be sweating under intense heat. On that day, there will be no shade except that of his throne, that means Arsh of Allah. Seven classes of men will find their place under the Arsh. One class will consist of those who worshipped Allah in youth. Number 1, a just leader. Number 2, a youth who grew up in the worship of Allah. Number 3, a man whose heart is attached to the mosque. Number 4, two men who love each other for Allah's sake. Number 5, a man who is called by a woman of beauty and position, but he says, I fear Allah. Number 6, A man who gives in charity and hides it, such that his left hand doesn't know what his right hand gives in charity. Number 7. A man who remembered Allah in private and so his eyes shed tears. There will be no arrangement of drinking water in the field of Hashr. The only water will be of the house of Qasr. Our beloved Prophet Hazrat Muhammad will offer water from the pond of Qasr to his true flowers. On the other hand, aside, the sinner will suffer terrible hardship from trust. In fact, the virtuous will get various facilities in the field. On the contrary, the sinner will suffer terrible punishment in the field of Hashr. Now the introduction of Mizan. Mizan means an instrument, a balance, a measurement. The balance that Allah the Most High will install in the field of Hashr for measuring the deeds of man is called Mizan. The sins and virtues of man will be weighed on the balance. He that will find the right hand balance heavier will enter paradise, and he that will find the left hand of Mizan heavier will find his place in the hay. Allah the Most High says, وَنَأْدَعُ الْمِيزَانَ الْقِسْطَ لِيَوْمِ الْقِيَامَةِ, meaning, and on the day of resurrection we shall install the Mizan of justice. Surah Al-Anbiya Ayat 47. Now the homework. 7 classes of men will find their place under the harsh throne of Allah. Explain the statement. Allah Hafiz.